What is going on? Welcome back to the Totodile gang in the Wild edition. I am here bringing you some Pokemon content live from the land of wasps and large bugs, and today, in the spirit of that, we are talking about Yanmega EX, a super fun grass type energy accelerating deck that can bring down these nasty Grimmsnarls and Charizards that we are seeing in the meta today. Let's get into it. As I mentioned before, we are filming live out here on Beaver Lake in Arkansas, so if you hear some boat background noises, I apologize, but you know, we're doing what we can with what we got, so let's make it fun. But yeah, today we're talking about Yanmega, a huge anti-meta deck right now that is kinda killing it in online tournaments. First, let's talk about Yanmega EX. What we're dealing with here is a Stage 1 EX Pokemon, 280 HP, and it's Grass type, which is lovely. That ability is really what makes this Pokemon special. Once during your turn, when this Pokemon is on your bench and it's moved into the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 3 Grass type energies and attach it to this Pokemon. Jet Cyclone, it does only hit for 210, but you only need 1 more energy other than those 3 grass, and you're attacking instantly. And then after you attack, you move 3 energy from this Pokemon to one of your benched Pokemon. We are seeing quite a few variants. I would say the most popular current variant is the Iron Hands EX paired with Dunsparce and Dunsparce EX. It's pretty fun. You know, you have the energy excel, and you can go into Iron Hands and then take out your opponent's lower HP Pokemon for more prizes than you normally would be able to. I like that concept, but I am not usually one to just take the most popular deck and run with it, so I did a little bit of deeper digging and I found a Yanmega Crustle deck that I think I like a little bit more. So here's where the debate really starts of, do you want the Iron Hands where you can take the knockouts on the lower HP? Do you want to go with some funky other Pokemon that can take big knockouts? Tapu Bulu, Scizor I've seen as an accompanying Pokemon. I love both of those options. Or do you want to be a menace and do a little bit of stalling after you attack? And that is where we find ourselves with Crustle. If you saw my Iron Thorns Crustle video, you know I am a big fan of Stall, and I'm a big fan of this archetype, so throwing a Crustle into this deck makes perfect sense, especially when it hits for 3 energies. Seems like a match made in heaven, especially when, if you can only put up 1 Yanmega and then go into a Crustle battle, hopefully, if you're up against the right opponents, your opponent just won't be able to do damage to you, like, at all. This deck also runs a few Munkidori to even prevent their single prize Pokemon from doing too much damage to you, and we do run a 1/1 line of Rellor Rabsca to provide protection for our bench from Dragapult and any sort of sniping action. As far as a couple of good matchups for this deck, it's pretty much going to be anything that's weak into grass, we're going to dominate. Grimmsnarl, Charizard, Zoroark, Garchomp, we should do A-okay. Garchomp is a little bit more dangerous because they have Cynthia's Spiritomb, but TM Devo should take care of them. Other decks we're really good into are just all EX decks that don't really have too many options to take out a Crustle. And if you only have 1 or 2, if we can manage to snipe those, or not snipe, but boss them up and KO them with Yanmega before they can actually take out a Crustle, then we get a step ahead. Some decks that we probably struggle into are going to be like Gardevoir, things that can attack with both single prizers and double prizers depending on the situation, and just single prize decks I figure we'd have a little bit of trouble with, especially because we are focusing on this Crustle build. I really think that this could be a super fun play to bring to some local tournaments. Nothing too incredibly serious, maybe a cup, especially if you know your meta is very all EX heavy or very Grimmsnarl or Charizard heavy. But yeah, I think this is a super fun deck overall. Alright, let's go into a couple of different deck lists here, and then we will get into the one that I have chosen to play today. But I just wanted to show you guys that there are plenty of archetypes with Yanmega, so if you want a more aggressive build, you can do that, and I'll show you a couple of lists right here. So to start out, let's look at this very fun list that runs Tapu Bulu as another big grass type attacker, and in this particular list I have also thrown in a 1/1 Scizor Scyther, because this Scizor is actually awesome. If you're up against a deck with a bunch of abilities, you can take huge KOs with it. As you can see, this is a more offensive, more aggressive version of this deck. They are running the Prime Catcher as their A spec, and they just have a lot of deck search supporters. They're trying to go through their deck. They got a lot of Arvens, a lot of research, a lot of Iono, and plenty of bosses orders. But it's very offensive. You got the Scizor, you got the Tapu Bulu, plenty of attackers. Now, this next one we're looking at is truly a combo of all of the decks here. You're running the Yanmega, you're running the Iron Hands, but you do also have a 1/1 Dwebble Crustle in case you need to do some stalling. This is also an interesting one because they run Morty's Conviction and Dusk Ball, which is just kind of a fun inclusion. Dusk Ball is looking at the 7 cards from the bottom of your deck, choose one of the Pokemon you find there, show it to your opponent, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. So that's interesting. And then Morty's Conviction says you can only use this card if you discard another card from your hand, and then you draw a card for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So that's just a couple of curious lists. And then we are going to go into, this is kind of the standard classic list that a lot of people are running right now. This also runs the Morty's Conviction. I like that. We also have one Turo's Scenario. But it's just the Yanmega, Dunsparce. You got 3 regular Dunsparce for draw, 1 Dunsparce EX for attacking and getting through Crustles and stuff. And then you got Iron Hands and a Fez. I would say this is probably going to be your most common variation of this deck, if I had to guess. And then let's get to the one that I am playing today. We got the 3 Dwebble, 3 Crustle. It's very Crustle heavy. We're still focusing on that stall aspect. As I mentioned before, we got the Munkidori and the Rellor Rabsca to just be more defensive. Now, for supporters, we are running 4 boss, we want to get maximum boss possible to just disrupt them constantly. 3 Professor's Research, 2 Jacq, 2 Iono, 2 Arven, 1 Turo's Scenario. So we got a lot of variety there. Then we also run the Hero's Cape as our A spec, just to beef up our Crustle even more. And we play 1 TM Devolution, so we can do some chip damage, and then we can just Devo, take it all off the board. Then we run 2 Artisan to try to get our deck going. Now we do have the 2 Luminous Energies for our Munkidoris, and then we also have 4 Jet Energies in case a Crustle or something else gets stuck up in the active. So yeah, let's get into some gameplay. Okay, a little bit of a rough start. We got a Molly here, and we had to take 3 mulligans before we get a Munkidori. Goodness gracious. Alright. A little bit of an auspicious start there, but you know, it is what it is. Hope my audio is okay. I'm sure we're going to have some background noise. It is 4th of July weekend, and I'm out at a lake, so thought, hey, it'd be fun to have a lake background, but might be a little loud, so I apologize for that. I apologize. Hopefully, and we might have some dog barking in the background, too. So, don't mind that, but it is a beautiful day. I hope your guys' weekend is going well. And yeah, I'm excited to play some Yanmega Crustle. Played some United Wings earlier this week for a video, and people weren't that excited, so maybe Yanmega will get the juices flowing. Looks like a decent start for us, really. Not the worst thing we've ever seen. Go right into these 2. Go ahead and check and see what we have prized. We're looking pretty good, honestly. Prized, ooh, quite a few, maybe 3 grass energies, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. I think we'll just Arven, go ahead and get another Buddy-Buddy, and maybe grab our Hero's Cape, potentially. This is where like a TM Turbo Energize would come in handy, but that's alright, it's alright. Go ahead and get a Rellor down. Or even a TM Evo here would be nice as well. But that's A-okay. And we'll hold on to the Yeah. Oh shoot, maybe I shouldn't have attached there. Maybe I should have just gone into the Yanmega. I don't know. Cause like they're probably they have a ton of cards in hand. They're probably gonna get their bolt going. That was probably a mistake. Whatever. We can. This guy's got a single retreat cost, or potentially we'll just get one of our 4 jet energies. That would be nice. Yeah, this should be an okay matchup for us. It kind of depends on how many single prize attackers they really have. Interesting. Bossing up a Dwebble and just going for it now. Huh. Okay, okay. I see you. I see you. Okay. Ooh, alright. That's a good pull. That's a good pull. We'll go there. I don't really want to give them Artisan. I think I'm just going to hold on to those and discard them. Yeah. I think that's the smart move. Might have to give up this Dwebble. We do have another... hey, there we go. Well, no, we needed a... we needed the other thing. That's alright. Alright, we'll do that. And we'll call that good. So then they can knock this guy out. Oh wait, they had a Jewel Seeker without a Terra. That's awesome. So that's partially another reason why I didn't want to give them Artisan, you know. So they can knock this guy out. That's fine. I guess hopefully they don't have another boss or like their Prime Catcher. That would be annoying. They probably do have their Prime Catcher. With my luck. Prime Catcher into Yanmega. No, another Speedwing. Alright, cool. We're cool with that. So I believe it has to be during your turn, yeah. So, push forward Munkidori, retreat into this guy. Bang, 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 you know. Hey, Jacq is clutch here. Oh, our stinking Rellor's prize, or Rabsca's prize. Dang it. Well, maybe we'll get it here. Maybe we'll get it here. Let's set up another Dwebble, yeah, why not? We got both of these guys in hand. And then, yeah. Alright. A little bit slower than I would have preferred. It would have been nice to have just gotten a jet energy, taken out that Noctowl, but, you know, not everything is sunshine and rainbows. Despite it being very sunny and a beautiful day out here, it's hot. It's hot. Alright, but yeah, here's where we see the beautiful, beautiful melding that we got going on here. I think there's a word for that. There's my Rabsca, let's go. Where, boom, 3 energies right onto Crustle. Now he's attacking. And then, yeah, we can just kind of chill. I know they do have some Gust, but they've only taken 1 prize card so far, so keep our fingers crossed that we can just kind of get our Crustles up and do all that fun stuff. So let's see what they got. Let's see what they got. They are going to get all those energies back, which is, you know, good for them. Good for them. They did have to give up a Bravery Charm, though. That's nice. That's nice. Alright. Hopefully we can get enough footage done before my laptop dies, because there's not an outlet close enough on the deck, so we're going purely off battery power. So, everybody say, go, oh, what is this freaking laptop brand? God dang it, I forgot. I don't know. Go laptop, go. You can do it. Say that in chat, please. I'm gonna need the help. We're at 50% already. Might have to get a game in, take a break, charge up, come back. Some dogs are barking inside, but it's okay. Hopefully y'all cannot hear that. It is hot out here, and we got Iono'd. We had Rabsca and Yanmega and too much good stuff in hand. We got the Luminous though, so they are hitting for what, 280? So yeah, they're taking the KO here. But we got a Crustle fully powered up, and a Hoot Hoot there that we are about to boss up and KO, because we don't want none of that shit. We do not want them to have the ability to do that. So yeah, they're gonna Bellowing Thunder for enough. We could Night Stretcher back for Yanmega, but I don't know if we even want to. We might want to play this as just a single prize, you know, battle here. where we got a Crustle. They're going to have to take out Rabsca, Yanmega, and Monkey plus one of my Crustals. Oh, wait. Okay, so I shouldn't have benched so much. That was my mistake. Let's go Crustle. I think we just boss KO. Hoot hoot. We don't want them using a Noctowl and just getting what they need. Let's go Luminous on... Let's go Night Stretcher for energy and put that on Crustle. I think that's going to be our move. And then we have Jet Energy in hand. If they find a way to attack into us, we can Munkidori it off, hopefully, or at least partially. Yeah, I like where we're going here. This is typically the move for Raging Bolt decks, especially Bolt decks that don't seem to have too many single prize attackers. So that benefits us quite a bit. So there's a decent chance they'll try to just kind of gust around this guy. And so hopefully we'll be able to, get the correct gust that we need and get, we have one Jet Energy, so that's at least one out from if they try to just boss up something else to stall. So that's good. That's good. And we also have a 250 HP Crustle here that kind of helps as well. So they do have 10 cards, but can they do much with those 10 cards? Let's see. Let's see. Because, yeah, they've already... The 3 Noctowls in the discard pile, which is huge. 1 Hoot Hoot. 2 Hoot Hoots. Raging Bolt's not looking too hot right now, I'm not going to lie. Raging Bolt's not looking too hot. So I have my glasses up on my head so that my hair is not flying all over the place. And one might say, Ty, don't you have hats for that? And to that, I would say, I do. But, I forgot them at home. I kind of forgot them. Forgot all my good ones, at least. Silly bee. Silly me. Alright. Come on. Come on, Yanmega Crustle. Do us good. Do us good. Energy onto the benched Ogerpon. They've already teal danced twice. So yeah, they're probably just going to try to save up and boss KO when they can. So I'm going to need to find that Turo at some point to get one of these guys off the bench so that they can't get all of their prize cards here. I'm going to need to come across that at some point. And in that case, I think I'd take up Yanma, because we know that Rabsca is in the deck. It's just near the bottom of the deck. But in case they have a Baby Moon, I would rather get a Rabsca down than potentially be able to whirlwind, Speaking of which, can we talk about how awesome this art is? That's just so sick. Just so sick. Alright. Bravery Charm there. Fair enough. Fair enough. And pass. As if on command. Jesus Christ. That's incredible. That's incredible. That's exactly what we needed. Let's go. Let's go. Like, I don't care how many turns it takes for me to knock you out. I don't care how many times you retreat out of it. I'll get you eventually. I can take my time. I don't draw a lot of cards. We're not playing a Dunsparce build. We're just going off pure vibes, baby. Pure vibes and pure stall goodness. Or potentially badness, depending on how you view it. I don't know, to each their own. Jesus, we're at 41% battery already. This is draining us. So yeah, we're definitely going to have to charge up after this battle. I hope my opponent hurries the frick up. They've already taken 3 more minutes than me. And I believe they went first. Maybe I went first. Did I go first? I did go first. Okay, they did go second. And they just ended their turn. They're just trying to time stall me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. That's a great top deck, by the way. Now we can go get our Rabsca. Be bench protected if they do have a baby, which it honestly really doesn't look like they do. Then we'll get Munkidori prepared in case we need it to either mind bend or to, get damage off. Cool, cool. Things are working out well. Things are working out well. We got 1 grass in the discard as well that we can potentially get out with a Night Stretcher if we need it. And then we got plenty of bosses. I think we've only used 1. We got 3 left, unless some are prized. But we have 3 left that I know of in the deck, so... Or that I... Hopefully. Potentially. A lot. We got a lot left, and we haven't really come across them, so I'm just kind of waiting for them bosses to come. Because they're going to retreat out of this Ogre Pond. They're just time stalling us at this point. Which, in my case, is more just battery stalling. Not that they know that they're doing that, but that's what they're doing. But yeah, thinking after this one, we're going to have to recharge the old laptop. And they wait out their entire freaking turn and then pass. Yeah, screw it. Let's get some new cards. I know the jet energy could help, but like at this point, my other Crustle's powered up well enough, you know. And there are our bosses. And they didn't retreat this Ogre Pond either, so maybe that was just to like enable a counter catcher play for them. I don't really know. But interesting. And then we got another energy. Let's go. That energy's big. That energy's big. So that if they boss up Rabsca and don't KO it, which I'm sure they would, but if they do and they don't KO it, we can do that. Or if they boss up Munkidori, we can Mind Bend potentially. I don't know. We got some options. We got some options. Dogs are yapping inside. Here in a little bit, we'll let him outside. One of them's just a puppy though, so he's just in the crate, you know. Not my puppy. Our guest's puppy. He's very cute. He's a little baby German Shepherd. Anyways, this is a super fun deck. I think my opponent is just time stalling out of protest, which is, you know, it happens sometimes when you play these types of decks. People are like, oh, okay, you want to stall me? I'll stall you with your time. And I'll just take up as much time as possible. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We still got 37% left on the battery, and they conceded. Or they lost. Okay, that was the end of Game 1. We're going to charge up the laptop and be back here in a second for Game 2. Howdy, 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 folks. Welcome back in. I think we do want to go first. We don't play Team Evo. We don't really do a whole lot of stuff that we like need to get done on the first turn other than getting basics down. So I think first might be the move. Yeah. Just in case we can like research into a jet energy or something. Do that. I think we just call that a turn. I feel like Goldengo, it's not the worst thing to just set up a Crustle, you know. Let's see, we can Ultra Ball away Boss and Energy to go get Yanmega, and then research, and then if we don't get a Jet Energy, we can just Ascension into a Crustle. It's kind of what I'm thinking. They're getting their Team Evo off. And an Arven. They didn't even need an Arven to do it. Got both the pups outside, so if you hear any barking, that's what that is. If you hear any boating noises, that's, you know, it's because of the lake. So, I've already been over that, I think. Make sure my energy saver is on this whole time, so that might last a little bit longer. Alright, beautiful. Sweet. Maybe our battery will last more than a single game this time. That'd be sick. Whoa, Charcadet Ceruledge. Goldengo. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Not going any Pidgeotto. Going straight into the Goldengo. Okay. Okay. Buddy-Buddy. Nah, it's pretty clutch. Okay, I was like, I don't think they have any sort of snipe, so I wasn't gonna get up. You know, whatever it's called anyways. The Rabsca. Alright, I think we go get Yanmega, because yeah, if we don't get a Jet Energy, we can Crustle through Ascension anyways. So we'll research, hope for a Jet. We got a Jet. Let's go. And a Luminous, and a Monkey. We got a lot of good stuff. No Crustle, but that's alright. Cool, just taking this knockout. Could super out some stuff back in, but I think we're good there. And then we will Jet Cyclone and go 3 onto this Dwebble. Do that, and that. So I think the Crustle only needs 1 grass energy. There's Rellor. Okay, so now we just need to get a Crustle, so we might have to just Ascension next turn for that. Or we could just go into this Yanmega if we wanted to. Just wish Goldengo was weak to us. That's alright. It's alright. I feel like we gotta just go big time Crustle here. So I think we might just have to Ascension next turn. We're using Arven, so they could get a counter catcher, but odds are they're probably not gusting. They're probably gonna go for their Energy Search Pro, if I had to guess. Nope, there is a counter catcher. Alright, so they're probably hunting down my Dwebble. Just take the energies off the board while they can, which is fair enough, you know, fair enough. There are things that they can KO, and there are things that they can't, and Crustle is one of the things that they can't, so I don't blame them. Do not blame them. So yeah, I think we just go straight into Ascension this time. Yeah. Unless we top deck a Crustle, in which case we attach Retreat into Yanmega and then go into Crustle, but no. Do we put Yanmega down? I don't know. I don't know. Let's get some energies back and our Dwebble. Let's go ahead and just get another energy on him. Just get him ready to go. And then we'll Ascension and just make them have a boss next turn if they really want to take a knockout, you know? I guess they could hit us for 40 there, and then we can just knock them out with Crustle. So, pretty cool with that. I feel like we're in an alright position. I do kind of regret not Ascensioning earlier. Okay, and they took that Charcadet off the board as an attacker by evolving it into something that now cannot hit into Crustle. So, cool. I like it. I like it, I like it. Does that mean that they have a boss for my Yanmega? If so, I mean, oh well, you know, whatever. If not, we could boss up Pidgey and just start with that guy, you know. So this guy, we're only hitting into him for 90. So it's a slow process. And they are going to team Evo probably into 2 Pidgeotos, or at least 1 Pidgeotto. Wonder how many they play. We're about to find out. At least 1. Not 2. Yeah, that's what I figured. So we're just going to boss up that guy this turn and take him out. No reason not to, you know. Ah, damn, there's another Crustle. Boss up him. We will go Luminous here. I just want to save that Jet energy just in case we need it. And then we're going to leave this Yanmega off of this guy. Our whole goal here is just slow him down. Slow them down. Don't let them do what they want to do. Could really use another Dwebble. That would be quite nice. That would be quite nice. Alright, what you got, Goldengo? What you got? So we could, if we wanted to, hit for 90. Next turn, Jet energy up. Okay, I was like, I figure Yanmega's about to go down. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. So we can still pull off this play if we really want to. So we'll hit him for 90. They'll do something, either boss up this guy or not boss up this guy. And if they don't boss up that guy, we can evolve into Yanmega, Jet energy it up, hit him for the, well, ooh, it would only hit him for 180, which would be just enough, right? For 120. Oh, but it's not. affected by any effects. Okay, so it's still affected by damage. They didn't take the knockout. That's big. That's big. And we got a Night Stretcher. Oh, but we already put our Dwebble back in the deck. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind. Cool. Yeah, no, this is still fine. Made him waste a boss, so we're cool with that. We're cool with that. Yeah, we'll send him for 90. Hold on to that jet energy. If we want to, we can still use it on this guy. To clean up this guy next turn, potentially. It's kind of what I'm thinking. There's a boat out there. Incredible. Incredible. This is an interesting matchup. It doesn't really seem like they have many like single prize attackers, so I feel like we've got a good advantage here, even though they have the advantage in terms of resistance, where Goldengo is resistant to grass by 30, which definitely sucks. But he's down to 170, so we can still take him out with this guy. So I'm cool with that. Maybe that's a rare candy up. Yep. Damn it. We were pretty lucky up until now with them not having Pidgeot down, but so they're definitely gonna get a boss or something or other that they need. Maybe a Cyphermatics code breaking to set up the next turn. I don't know. We'll see, but freaking Pidgeot, man. I think we're just gonna have to deal with Pidgeot, to be honest, because as far as it goes right now, they don't have a single Pokemon down that can hit into Crustle, and they can only take a total of 3 prize cards from our bench. So I feel like we should be able to just kind of outlast them. Ooh, there's a hummingbird. Oh, that's so cool, dude. Hummingbirds are so sick. It's just freaking hovering. Are there 2? Might be 2. Alright, and they pass. We get a Jacq, which is not really what we need. And I think we take this knockout. It's just there for us, you know? It's just kind of there for us. So I say, why not? Why not? Get some more energies in play. Not that we really need them that much, but hit for 180. Take this guy out of here. We'll go. Guess we'll do that. Onto the Yanma. So that I guess we don't have to even do the buzzing boost if we don't have to. Both artisans. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Alright, I like that play of just kind of getting a little aggressive there. Taking some big prize cards. And we'll see what they can do from here. They're on a jet ski. That's fun. I'm sure that feels nice. Honestly, the wind and being in the shade makes it not feel too bad out here. But it's pretty warm down here in Arkansas. But I saw this deck and I had to make a video on it, you know? So I was like, I've wanted to do a video with the lake being in the background for a while, and this is the perfect time. So we're doing it. I do kind of wish I brought my nice camera so we could like get a good view of what it looks like, but it's okay. I think just the presence of it. Wait, they ran Dusknoir and they didn't get it down? Dude, that's crazy. That would have killed me. I mean, that's how you take out Crustle, is through freaking Dusk. If you're a deck that runs like only 2 prizers and you're scared of Crustle, a Dusknoir and a Dusclops takes out a Crustle. It's a 2-for-1 trade, but sometimes it's worth it. Obviously, at this point in the game, it's probably not quite worth it, but well, maybe it is, because it's only 1 prize card. You're gonna be able to, well, but they're not taking a knockout with the Terra. Like, ooh, Briar, but no, they're just gonna take a regular 2 prize knockout. Alright, so then we hit in for 90 again, and then we do the same thing that we did before. Hopefully, we'll see. That's a nice top deck, just in case. Just in case we need it. Hit them for 90, and then if they don't retreat into Goldango, I mean, we're probably going to get Iono'd, but if we don't, we have Yanmega in hand. I just don't want to put it on the board just in case. Just in case. Because maybe I should have. But, I don't know. IDK. I'm trying to kind of give them some hope almost. Make them think that I might not have Yanmega. Because if I did, I surely would have evolved it, right? Dude, I love Crustle. Honestly, and Yanmega is just a very fun concept, and also this card is freaking sick. I wish this text wasn't so close to the Yanmega, because I'm definitely going to use this for the thumbnail. And I want this to be, like, pushed further down, you know? Alright, let's see what you got here. Goldango. Fez, okay, because you need more cards, right? Greedy, greedy, greedy. Greedy, greedy. There's the Energy Search Pro, finally. To get 2 energies. Ouch. Ouch. There's the Ceruledge. Are you going for the boss KO play on Yanma? Because I'm glad I didn't put Yanmega down then, you know? I can go slow. We just need to take one more knockout. They haven't used Fez yet. They only have 9 cards left. I'm trying to think if there's any way they... Yeah, I was like, well, I don't know what... Oh, that's game. That's game. GG's, my friend. GG's. Do exactly what we did before. We're going to say no on the buzzing boost. Say I'm good. Just hit for 180. End this match. That is game 2. Wow. People are having fun out there, which I heavily discourage. Anyways, that was game 2. That was a fun one. Let's get on to game 3. Let's get into game 3, baby. We're 2 for 2 so far. We played against a Bolt and against a Goldango Ceruledge, and we've beaten both of them. So let's see if we can find that ever elusive Grimmsnarl and or Charizard matchup. Would be pretty cool. Would be pretty cool. Let's go. It's an interesting start. Let's see what we're up against. Let's start Monkey just as a safety mechanism, you know. Because we're going first, so that kind of opens up the possibility of them to take a knockout here, potentially. Okay, here's a Charizard deck with Ho-Oh. Cool. No, we're cool with this. Let's go ahead and give them Artisan just so we can get Yanmega down. Or not Yanmega, Yanma. We don't need Rellor, which is nice. We did prize 2 of our Crustles, so we got to be careful about that. Let's go. Energy. There. No, there. And call that good. I like this turn. I like this turn. Oh, we do need to get ourselves a Yanma, or Yanmega. So I should have actually attached to that Munkidori first. That was my mistake. Well, but then I guess we could just jet energy onto the monkey. Yeah, so we're still kind of doing okay. We're still doing okay. There's a Charcadet. Okay, so they got a whole bunch of different archetypes mashed into this deck. Interesting. Do we have any reason for a Rabsca? Nope, I don't think so. It's getting windy. Hope y'all can't hear that too much on the audio. I apologize if you can. So my first and potentially the last time trying to film outside, you know. We'll see, you know, we'll see. Okay, so not the worst thing here, and that kind of frees me up for what I need to do here. Let's go jet onto the monkey so we can retreat, and there's the Yanmega. Okay, we did not get a Crustle, but we'll get another Dwebble down. Then we can go for another Yanma, because I think Yanmas are going to be pretty valuable here in this matchup. And we prized one of those. Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Yeah, let's take this guy out and then go into a Dwebble for the energies. And then if they have boss KO on the Dwebble, you know, whatever, it's not the end of the world. Jet Cyclone, take out a Mew. Move some energies onto this here Dwebble. Then if we can, we'll just retreat into him and Ascension next turn. Just to get it. Oh, and there's another Crustle. Let's go. So if we get Iono'd, we'll probably just Ascension. If we get Boss KO'd, we'll just evolve into this Crustle. And probably Turo up Yanmega. Well, I don't know. We'd figure something out. So they are going to their Charmeleons, which is good for me. I want their Charizards out, because that makes my Yanmegas very valuable. And they're failing on the Artisan already. Let's go. Let's go. And we got a Switch, too. Okay. We got a lot of good stuff, honestly. I'm just kind of waiting for that boss, the boss KO of Dwebble. But they don't seem to have very much in their hand. Or they're just taking their time. You never know. You never know. They could just be sneaky with it. I'm not gonna... Okay, there's the counter catcher. Yep. And then a restart. So they're still counting on some energies to get this Ho-Oh going. They did already evolve into both Charmeleons. So they can't rare candy up a Charizard. They're gonna just... Yep, there we go. Oh, that's super clutch. Oh, that's super clutch. They just gave me what I needed there. Do we want to boss something up? Not even really. I feel like we should just save that. Their hand seems to be so bad right now. I think we just 120. Oh, that was awesome. I can't believe we survived that, honestly. They just didn't have any energies or anything in their hand. There's an energy for me. Thank you, thank you. Then whenever we need to, if they evolve into Charizard, we can switch into Yanmega and just one-hit KO them. There's a Charizard on the bench, but it is a regular Charizard. Okay. Because this is the Armor Rouge deck. That's right. That's right. Dang it. So they're going to hit for 40 here with Charmeleon. But then I'm just one-hit KOing him, you know. Judge. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I had a really good hand there, so that's understandable. That's also a solid hand, though. That's really not that bad. We don't have much in the discard, so not much need for a Super Rod just yet. Gonna be able to Golden Flame. There you go. At least for one. Restart. Okay, okay, I see you. Still, you're only hitting me for 40. It's like, yeah, at least you're able to chip, but I'm one-hit KOing you, and then the only thing you can hit me with is that guy. So, feel pretty alright about that. Yeah, I don't even think we do anything. And then all we need is a boss to just get up Mew and smack him for 210. See, this is the type of stall that I like, where it's like, yeah, if you bring up my Yanmega, whatever, and we got our last Crustle. If you bring up my Yanmega, take him out, whatever, it's all good. I can just switch into pure stall mode. But if you don't, I can just have a guy on my bench ready to come up into the active and be powered up instantly to just take something out. Which obviously they're going to take him out right now, and that's okay. That's alright. Because at the end of the day, they still do not have anything that can hit into our Crustle. So, let's see what they get here. A Fez. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. You need to draw some cards. I get it. I get it. Be nice if I can grab one of my luxurious, or not luxurious, luminous. One of my luminous energies for my Munkidori. Get some more damage off of us, you know. Alright, so they have themselves bench locked, but they did Super Rod a Charmander and or two Charmanders and a Charmeleon back. But again, they are bench locked, so they would need like a Turo or something just to oh, and they're not even one-hit KOing us. Because we're not weak to fire. Dude, I always forget about that. I always forget about that. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, I think this is a pretty simple move. We're just going to give them 6 new cards. We're going to retreat into our Crustle. We're going to Super Rod. I guess just these guys back, or just that guy back. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Should have held on to that for later. It's okay. And let's just see Iono. I don't want to give them multiple 2-prizers down on the bench, you know. I'm okay giving myself fewer cards. So we got a Jet, let's go. And a Hero's Cape, let's go. Yeah, so we'll hit for 120. They'll heal 50. Hit for 120, heal 50. Well, no. They'll heal 50, and then if they don't retreat this guy, we just Jet Energy up our Yanmega. So, and if they boss KO our Yanmega, then we just hit into him for 120. There's an Armarouge, finally. So what does he hit for? 90, so he hits for 180 total, so he's still not KOing me. Although they do burn. But I can just, once again, just bring up my Yanmega and instantly one-hit KO them. Then they KO my Yanmega, and that's alright. Because I've taken out their Armarouge. Or we get a boss on the next, or they give us a boss on this Iono. Come on. Oh, okay. I don't hate that. It's probably just research, right? Figure that's just a research play. Oh yeah, because if we get Luminous Energy, we can take out Armarouge with Crustle here. That's right. Alright, poisoned. Flip tails. Or heads. Thank you. not tails, the other one. Alright, Luminous Energy. Come on, baby. There's a Yanmega. We know we have another one in deck. Yeah, let's just research. No Luminous. Alright, I think we just do this then. Call that okay. Just buzz and boost. Get 3 energies out. And those are just going to go back on, they're going to go into the other Crustle now. Just to make sure we get rid of that Armarouge. Because if we had just gotten the Luminous Energy, none of that would have mattered. But we didn't, unfortunately. Super Rod. Damn it. Not even a Luminous Energy? Come on, man. Come on. Alright, we do have one more Super Rod in this deck, though. We still have a slight chance. Curious what they're gonna do, though. I mean, they're so far behind. There's a Max Rod. Okay. Yeah, get all that back. Fair enough. So they can maybe take me out with Ho-Oh. Maybe. Heal themselves a little bit. And then we'll attach to the Yanma Iono. I don't know, do what we can do there. Be nice if we could have just hit into that Charizard like once so we can TM Devo it, but just wouldn't do us any good right now, unfortunately. Alright, come on, baby. Hit me with them shining feathers. Yep. There she blows. Okay. Finally, they took some prize cards. Took them a minute, but they did it. They got the job done. And they're down to exactly 210. So, if we get Iono into just like a Yanmega, that'd be pretty sick. Boss is good too. No, Boss is great. I like that as well. I like that a lot, actually. And they can't restart and they can't fez right now. So, I like that a lot. And we got their Armarouge back into the discard pile. They had an Ultra Ball. Dang it. Alright, so they're going to take this knockout. Can we survive here? How many? Well, they can just move energies off. That's the issue. How many energies they got left? Enough. So now we're in a bit of a tough spot. They have the advantage in terms of just ability to get energies down and the type advantage, which sucks. Nick, it's just to your active Pokemon. Interesting. And another energy retrieval. Jesus Christ. Okay, well that's a bummer. Let's see what we can do here. He's got a 2 retreat. He's got a 2 retreat. Let's go Munkidori up front. See what we can top deck. Yanmega would be clutch. That's not what we need. Anything that we can get out of Artisan that would help us? Not really. Get another Munkidori down, sure. Think we have to just wait. Maybe I should have just gotten that Yanmega down. That was a mistake. That was a bit of a mistake. See what they got here. So they're gonna have to at least get this Armourouge out if they want to take out the well, no, they can take him out with Burn, so they can just Flame Cannon KO this Munkidori if they want. And we'll move forward our other Munkidori. We're just still hoping for our Yanmega. Which again, that was foolish of me. I should have evolved when I had the chance, which I had multiple chances, so that's on me. I honestly kind of forgot that Armourouge could hit so hard into us, and yeah, that's my fault. That's my fault. I think a better Yanmega Crustle player is probably taking this one, but it's not looking good for me right now, unless I can just get a godly top deck here. Come on, baby, just Flame Cannon me, get it over with. Win or lose, this is going to be the last match of the video, so let's hope we can make it a dub. But, you know, either way, it's a fun matchup, and yeah, I definitely should have evolved when I had the chance. It's my fault. Munkidori forward, we got 2 more turns to get a Yanmega. Nope, that's not a Yanmega. I mean, we could just hope that they don't have any more energies, because did they Golden Flame for all of the energies out of there? They attached, and then they energy retrievaled, and then they did that. So maybe if we boss up him, he can only hit for 60, potentially. I think that's our move right now. See if we can stall for an additional turn. That'd be clutch. It'd be clutch. If they have a single another energy in their... Oh, wait, they can just fire off. That's right, yeah. But we're at least making them get rid of another energy. So, not too upset about it. Oh, are they just going to go with Explosive Vortex? Interesting. Why would they do that? They could just attach 1 and then retreat and only give up 2 energies. Huh. Alright, here it is. Do we get a Yanmega and win? Well, I guess now we don't even win. No, we do not. No, we do not. So that is game, unfortunately. It was a fun one. We tried our hardest. But yeah, I messed up because I didn't put Yanmega in. That's on me. That's on me. Learn from my mistakes, people. Learn from my mistakes. Because they can just fire off, attach, retreat. Do they have... Wait. Do they have enough? Do they have enough? Oh, yeah. They have enough. Alright. GG's, Armourouge. GG's. That was fun. That'll be all for the gameplay for Crustle and Yanmega. Back to the other tag. And that was Crustle Yanmega. This is a super fun kind of attack, kind of stall deck. You kind of get a little bit of mix of both, and I find that incredibly delightful. Let me know what you think of this Crustle Yanmega deck. I think it's a super fun mix of aggressive and stall tactics. I think it's a super fun deck to take to a locals tournament or something like that. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate the absolute hell out of y'all. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, murder that subscribe button, hit that notification button, all that fun stuff. You know what to do. Huge shout out to my channel members, Wes Reacts, Plus Ultra G, Justin G, Chef Husky, and Dominicis. Y'all are absolutely incredible and help me do what I do. If y'all want to support the channel, you can join the channel membership down below. For as low as $2 a month, you'll get the videos a day early, as well as special channel emotes. And if you join at a certain tier, you will get a custom Totodile Gang card that I make. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely fun and safe 4th of July weekend, and I will see y'all next time.